Welcome! In this video, we'll explore how to create and use modules. A module is simply a collection of data where every item shares the same fields, making it easy to organize, track, and manage information in one place. Now let's walk through how to create a module from scratch in a project. To begin, open your desired project, click on the project modules, and select New Module. Next, choose Start from a blank canvas. You'll be given two options, Table View and Kanban View. We'll start with Table View. When you create a new module, it automatically includes a Summary View. The Summary View acts as a dashboard for gathering widget reports specific to that module. Let's set an icon and give the module a name. For this example, we'll call it Task Tracker. Next, we'll create some fields. We'll add a drop-down field for status, a single user field for task owner, and two date fields for start date and due date. Once the fields are ready, we can add items to the Task Tracker module by clicking New Item, giving it a name, and pressing the tick button or hitting Enter. As soon as an item is created, the Item Summary panel will slide in from the right, allowing you to track all its data. Use the Item Summary pop-up to update your items. The Module View options give you more control over your view. You can bulk edit items, pin the module view to the side navigation for faster access within the project, and customize your view by clicking Edit View. In Edit View, you can rename the view, reorder the list, display a two-tier list view if a subtask field is added to your module, and even change row colors to match drop-down values. For example, you can color code items based on their status to quickly highlight critical tasks. You can also apply a filter to a view. For example, if you want to see all items that are in progress and complete, simply select the status field, choose In Progress and Complete, and then click Save. A filtered view will display an orange filter icon, indicating that a filter is applied. Now let's create a Kanban view. Hover over the New View icon and select Kanban. In the Setup pop-up, give your Kanban a name, choose which drop-down field or single user field to display as columns, and customize the card layout by toggling the fields you want to see. You can also set user fields and drop-down fields as swim lanes, but we'll get to that shortly. Once again, you can add a view filter if necessary. When everything looks good, click Add View. The Kanban will display your items from the list view, organized by the field you selected. For our example, we're using the status field. Dragging and dropping cards between columns will automatically update their status in the list view. You can add new items directly in Kanban by clicking the plus icon under any column. To create more columns, hover to the far right. Click Add Select, give the column a name and color, and then press Enter. Keep in mind that these columns are linked to the drop-down field options. You can also enable swim lanes in Kanban to categorize tasks further. For example, you can set a swim lane by assigning tasks to different users using the Task Owner field. Let's now talk about creating a Kanban view from scratch. When you create a Kanban view from scratch, the list data values are tied to a drop-down field. By default, when creating a blank Kanban view, it comes with one drop-down field and a single option in that drop-down. When you customize your lists, you're actually customizing the options within that drop-down field. For example, if I add a card to list 1, you can see in the item summary that it contains a drop-down field with the first option set to list 1 by default. If you then add more lists, say list 2 and list 3, you'll notice that these are automatically added as new options within the list drop-down field. Just a note, when you're building your module from scratch using Kanban, you can add more fields through the item summary pop-up. Alternatively, you can add a new list view as shown earlier. Next, let's look at the Timemap view. This view is available when you have a duration, subtask duration, or 2 date fields that define a start and end date. To create a time map, click New View, select Timemap. Now let's begin with giving your view a name. When selecting a start and end date, you have the following options. The first option is to use 2 date fields that define the start and end dates. The second option is the duration field of the parent or main item. This option uses the main item's start and end dates. If the subtask also uses the duration field, it will appear in the time map. A right or left arrow beside the subtask indicates its dates fall outside the main item's duration. If no dates are entered for the subtask, it will default to the main or parent's start and end dates. The next option is the subtask field we have created called subtasks. This option sets the parent's start date to match the earliest subtask's start date and the end date to the latest subtask's end date, automatically syncing them. Once you have selected a start and end date, choose a field to display in the nested view in Timemap. This can include subtask fields or related items fields. For this example, we'll select subtask, but you can select both if desired. Then, choose a drop-down field so its values can be used as color indicators in the time map. You can choose a default time landing view, weekly, monthly, or yearly. Once again, you can add a view filter if necessary. Once you're happy with the configurations, click Add View. You'll now see your items and their subtasks displayed in the Timemap view. To add a new subtask, click the Add Subtask button beside the item, enter a name, and click Create. You can adjust an item or a subtask's start and end dates directly from its pop-up. And that's it for the module view. Now, if you added a resource field to your module, you'll also have access to the module resource view. This view displays all resource-assigned items, including actual versus forecasted hours, costs, and variances. Just keep in mind, only resource managers can see financial data, while admins and team members can only see hours. To learn more about how to use the resource field, watch our resource field tutorial video. Now the summary view. As you build your module, you can use the summary view to create reports with widgets. You can create as many list, Kanban, or Timemap views as you need, and pin your preferred views to the sidebar for quick access. In addition to building from scratch, you can create a module using an existing blueprint. To do this, go to New Module, select Start from Blueprint, select the desired blueprint, then give the module a name. Using blueprints is useful when managing multiple projects, as you can reuse the same structure and report in Atlas. Keep in mind that editing a module tied to a blueprint will affect all modules that use that blueprint. If you only want to copy the blueprint's fields, toggle Copy Fields Only to create a new module without changing the original blueprint. In the Modules menu, you'll see two types of modules. Published modules are displayed in solid colours and are linked to blueprints, while unpublished modules are displayed with an outline and are standalone modules. The published blueprints are available all throughout your workspace to be used by anyone. Now, let's publish an unpublished module. Within the module, click on the Options button in the top right corner, then select Publish as Blueprint. From here, simply give it a name, choose a colour and icon that best fit the blueprint, and then click Publish. Once published, everyone in your workspace can use it. Finally, as an admin, you can manage all blueprints from the Modules Blueprint page. Go to Settings, switch to Modules Blueprint, and either edit an existing blueprint or create a new one by clicking New Module Blueprint. Give it a name and icon, then populate it with fields. Modules give you complete flexibility to organize and visualize project data with list, Kanban, and timeline views. By using fields, views, and blueprints effectively, you can create reusable structures that streamline project management and reporting. For more helpful tips and tutorials, check out our other videos or visit our Help Centre. Thanks for watching.